Ali Maxwell and George Ellick from Not the Top 20 podcast for DragonSports, previewing a huge game in League One this weekend at top and bottom. George, this is one that involves Wrexham.
Yeah, it is a huge game. Wrexham hosting Burton on Saturday. And with Wrexham having dropped points away from home at Cambridge, having taken the lead and then gone 2-1 down and coming back to draw the game 2-2. They got somewhat fortunate, I guess, that Wycombe weren't able to beat Shrewsbury at home, but with Stockport and Charlton both winning, this becomes an incredibly important game and crucially for Wrexham, their home form against teams in the bottom half of the table is very, very strong. They've only lost one. That was against Stevenage, who are 13th. They drew against Cambridge, and they've won every single other one. But Ali, this one could be a little bit more difficult than Burton's lowly position suggests.
That is exactly right. If there are any Wrexham fans looking at the league table and thinking we're at home to a team in the relegation zone, chalk this up for 3 points. Just be wary. This is a Burton side who have picked up 25 points in their last 15 games. That's only 2 less than Wrexham have in the same time period. So more or less on a par with Wrexham in terms of form and points return over the last couple of months. That's because since Gary Bowyer arrived at the club, he has taken them from surefire relegation fodder to much better than that, and with a chance of staying up, chasing down Bristol Rovers currently. They lost at Stockport last Saturday, but I think it's worth pointing out that they did cause Stockport a lot more problems than most teams have done at Edgeley Park, and that should be a warning sign for Wrexham at the racecourse this weekend. They've also got a better record away from home than they have at home. They're actually more comfortable on their travels than they are at home. They've got a lot of players that have been causing a lot of problems for League One defences recently. The crossing of Dodgson, the left wing back, is right up there with a Ryan Barnett or a James McLean. In midfield, Charlie Webster has been magnificent as a number 8 in the last couple of months, and up top, Rumaan Burrell, one of the quickest strikers in the league, could cause problems for those Wrexham centre-backs if they don't keep an eye on him. And they play in yellow, so just on that fact, they're also a bit of a banana skin for Wrexham. I'm still confident in a Wrexham win. They've been so good this season at getting back to winning ways when they drop points, but this is a fascinating game and not one that Wrexham should take lightly.